to the territory tier list. You guys, please feel free. Feel free to have your opinion. Feel free to, look. So look. My tier lists have been hotly contested here. Not everybody agrees. Not everybody agrees with a lot. We've done food. We've done fast food. We've done chips. Look. Or wait, have we done chips? Yeah, we did chips. That was the Funyuns. All right, guys. Yeah, we have a 12 o'clock war coming up as well. So, guys, don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. We got a 12 o'clock coming up. All right, guys. First territory. Eden Grove. Where do you guys think Eden Grove goes? Eden Grove is very... Eden Grove is very, I guess, interesting. Yeah, Dinger, exactly. Like, Eden Grove's interesting because I feel like Eden Grove is beautiful. Like, Eden Grove is very beautiful. But the problem with Eden Grove is I absolutely hate the questing in Eden Grove. Like, I feel like the zone is so all over the damn place. It's messy. Yeah, lol, 100%. But it's beautiful. And it does have, it's the home of Genesis, right? Like, I mean, like, that's got to be for something. But see, it's weird. Eden Grove is aesthetically pleasing, but it just doesn't, it's lacking, like, being able to traverse it. I hate traversing Eden Grove. So that definitely goes for something here. Yeah, I hated Eden when I was leveling too. I think, like, leveling in Eden Grove was miserable. Questing, yeah, it was so bad. Like in Genesis, mail events in Ed Arena. Don't forget the Woodward dogs that we all farmed for 200 logging. Yeah, Dinger, true. Slept on for farming without a mount. They did a 10 quest there. Come on. Yeah, I don't know, Boone. I mean, true. Sick open world PvP near launch at Malevolence. Yeah, dude, actually, Melvines, dude, that was actually toxic. I was getting camped. I was getting camped whenever I tried doing that. I think Eden Grove has a lot of good in-game content in it, so I think that speaks for something, right? I think that's one thing that Eden Grove definitely has as a territory. It's got that in-game content pool, and I think that definitely does speak for something here. I think it's beautiful as well, so I think that's definitely like two big things. However, it's horrible to traverse. I think that is, Blight. It's horrible to traverse. Blight is horrible. It's one of the worst. I hate Blight. It's got to be one of the worst mechanics in the game. One of the things in the game. I hate Blight so much. I think I will say getting back. I think I'm gonna put it at B. I think I'm gonna put it at B. I think it's a solid B, right? I think it deserves it of a B. I think it's solid. It's horrible to traverse. Blight is disgusting. But I think B is probably like, I remember when I first walked into Eden Grove and I was like, yo, this is sick. I remember when I first walked into Eden Grove, I was like, this is sick, dude. So gonna put it at B. Shattered Mountain, guys. Now, guys, Shattered Mountain is, look, I know this is going to be a favorite for a lot of people. I think Shattered Mountain is going to be a favorite for a whole lot of people here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the Shattered of the mountains here? I think, look, it has the chest runs. It has the chest runs, but I don't know, dude. I actually hate how there's so many people walking around Shatter. I feel like I can't do anything. Solo chest runs before the patch. Yeah, I mean, look, there's dude, Shatter known for the chest runs and all the goodies there. And I believe A tier for Shatter Mountain. Best music. Yeah, it does have a good soundtrack. That's true. I don't know, dude. I like Shattered Mountain, but like I'm not gonna lie. When I first got in Shattered Mountain, I didn't like it. So it sounded low hours the aggressor every day for months. Yeah, I think, dude, Shattered Mountain does have that kind of in-game appeal to it, right? Like it just naturally does. I think people are gonna, people love it, and I spent a lot of my time in Shattered Mountain as well. Tentacles on Orc Veins. Yeah, that is true, chat. I don't know. I don't know though. Would I prefer Shattered Mountains over Eden Grove? That's the question. You know, like we already got one slotted. You know, would we prefer Shattered Mountains over Eden Grove? That is, you know, that's the question here. Like, is it, or do you think Shattered Mountain's below Eden Grove? You know, like, well, I don't know. I think Shattered Mountain, for the value it provides, I think for the value Shattered Mountains provides, even as an end game and for content wise, I think it has to go above Eden Grove. But is it just above in the tier list, or is it an A? I don't know. I'm gonna put it above Eden Grove at a B. I know, dude. I think it's definitely holding down the B. I know a lot of people aren't gonna like me for that. I think you know, but for me, one big thing that I look at when it comes to territories is design. And I am not a big fan of the design of Shattered Mountain. I fucking hate the design of Shattered Mountain. So I think for what it provides in the late game and what it does, I think it's very important, you know, but I think if it wasn't for how pivotal it is for that, for the late game content, I don't think it would be that good of a territory, if you know what I mean. Like, I think the design as a whole, it's bleak, it's dark. It's like I don't know, I can't, it's just rough to traverse around, but I think for the content that's in it, you like to see it. First Light, guys, look, that fort, First Light fort, that's juicy. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little biased to First Light. First Light was the first territory that I ever owned. First Light was the first territory that I ever owned. So look, I mean, I got a little bias here. I also love the beaches of First Light. I think like the beaches with the ship, with all that stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I love the aesthetic of First Light. I think it's really cool. Now, when it comes to content, First Light is lacking heavy. Like the First Light content is lacking heavy. The First Light until First Light is decent. Stupid bridge though. I don't know. I don't mind the bridge. D only cause fort. I mean, I think, do you guys not think First Light's beautiful? Am I weird? A garbage layout for stations. I mean, look, I think First Light, I actually, dude, maybe I'm biased here. Maybe I'm biased here. I actually kind of like First Light. I kind of like First Light. I love the ship in the town. Pushing influence. I mean, yeah, I mean, it wasn't the worst though. I think I'm gonna have to push First Light here at, I think I'm gonna put it at C. I think it's average. I think it's average. I think it is fairly average. I think it's, I love the territory for the way it looks, the feel, the zone, the sound, everything. But it does lack whenever it comes to certain design flaws, and I don't know, it's kind of, First Light's romantic, man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, I think, dude, First Light has this kind of like appeal to it. Really lol. Yeah, the problem is it is far away from everything. You know, it is far away from everything. Weaver's Fin, guys, F. Dude, I hate Weaver's Fin. I absolutely hate Weaver's Fin. I remember questing in Weaver's Fin and hating it. I hate the way it looks. I hate everything about Weaver's Fin. I don't know why. Like, nothing about this territory screams, I want to be here. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a problem. You know, like if I go into a territory and I drastically am just like, oh my God, get me out. It's not a good sign. It really is not a good sign. Like, and I think Weaver's Fin definitely is just, the aesthetics, everything about it is just gross. It's hard to traverse. Dude, it's not good. So we're gonna be holding it down to the F. Trongs, you pulled so much biz in Weavers, really. S tier to me, how close to my daily cooldowns ever fall is F because they're so spread apart. I see. Takes pride in the F, exactly, TV. Yeah, doctor, yeah. All right, guys, Cutlass Keys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Cutlass Keys here? Cutlass Keys, you know, look, we'll see how it goes. What do you guys think? Doesn't Cutlass have the newer dungeon here? The newest, you know, the newer dungeon actually in its territory. I think that's something that you have to get to it, right? I'm pretty sure, unless I'm lacking. Cutlass Keys though, a little scenic, similar to First Light. Similar to First Light here. These guys, the Lost Dungeon, yeah, which is okay. It's okay. It's okay, but I think similar to First Light, kind of, you know, look, it's got the, you know, it's got a lot of ores in there as well. It's got a lot of ores. It's got a lot of like good farming paths. But guys, I'm not gonna lie. Cutlass Keys goes D. I know it's not a common opinion. You guys are gonna hate me. You guys are gonna hate me. You're gonna be like, Willie, you're trolling. Willie, you're trolling. And for this main purpose, I cannot stand the design of Cutlass Keys. The Cutlass Keys design is dog shit. I don't know why. Like, it is so bad. I can't stand it. And running missions takes forever as well. Like, Cutlass, I don't know. First Light F is bad too, though. Dude, I love First Light, though. I think it's beautiful. 4 carries First Light. I mean, true. First Light equals Cutlass Keys. I don't know, man. I think First Light has the better aesthetics and the better layout over Cutlass Keys. That's just my personal opinion. First Light garbage. Like I said, though, I have a personal bias. First Light was the first territory that I ever owned. So look, and First Light has a giant ship in the middle of it. First Light missions are amazing to put, or missions to push are amazing. No, I agree. There's a hide and seek, yeah. Restless Shores have ship. We haven't got there yet, honey. But yeah, you're right though. It does. All right, guys. Monarch's Bluff. Now, guys, Monarch's Bluff was the first territory that I actually spawned on. Monarch's Bluff was the first territory where Willie was conceived. I was conceived on Monarch's Bluff. I think Monarchs has, I really like its town, actually, believe it or not. I really like the layout of the town. I think it's nice. The territory has solid routes, like for mining and stuff like that. But there's not really much content in Monarch's Bluff. Now it has a castle. Yeah, for sure, say man, but we ain't there yet. But yeah, that is true. I think Monarch's Bluff is kind of like, I think Monarch's Bluff is kind of like the mid of mids. I think Monarch's Bluff is just mid. Like, it's mid. It's as mid. Monarch's Bluff is like as mid as it gets. You know what I mean? Like, it's just mid. I don't see it like, it's not that crazy. It's not that bad. It's literally just Monarch's Bluff, you know? Like, I don't know. Fort is dog far away. That is true. It is mid. All right, guys. Windsward. Windswordiard coming in hot, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Windsward here? I gotta see. Yeah, I gotta see some opinions. What do you guys think about Windsward? I mean, Windsward. Look, it's OG. It's OG here. It's a beautiful zone. Windsward is beautiful. Windsward is beautiful. I will say that. Obviously, the capital for a lot of servers. Bis AFK spot, true. The houses are owned, most houses are owned in Windsward. That is true. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm a bit of an enjoyer of Windsward as well. I really love Windsward. I think it has a really good, you know, I don't know. I think its layout is very solid. I love the city. I love the territory as a whole. It's nice and pretty a lot of times. I get a lot of nostalgia in Windsward. You know what I mean? The running missions is actually easy as hell. And guys, look, it's Bis, Windsward's Bis spot for you know, for the you know, everybody playing songs, RPing. Yeah, Baka. Yeah, 100%. You got the duels outside of Windsward. You always have things going on in Windsward. So, and guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's an S. Windsward is an S tier territory. I mean, it's most bought for a reason. You know, it's an S tier territory. I'm not gonna lie, it is just that good. I love Windsward. The territory is so amazing to me. I feel like if I ever want some nostalgia, if I ever want to just, if I'm ever just getting bored and I log into New World, like let's say I'm not doing anything, I'm going to Windsward and I'm standing around and I'm chatting with people and I'm you know what I mean? Like that's Windsward. You know, like you go there, you're hanging out, you're chatting with people, you're just running around doing fuck all. Like, dude, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's Windsward. So guys, let's get into Reekwater. Reekwater. Now guys, I know people that love and hate Reekwater. Reekwater like gets a lot of love and a lot of hate. Reekwater missions are dog shit. I'll give that. I hate running Reekwater missions. Reekwater is we'll see what pigs. Oh god, dude, look, I'm only gonna give my honest opinion. You know what I mean? I'm only gonna give my honest opinion. Reekwater, guys, look, I will say we got Lazarus there. You know, we got a lot of other in-game stuff in Reekwater, and I think it is a very good territory, not gonna lie. But how good? How good? I think the aesthetic of Reekwater is a little weird. The zone is a little weird to run around. It's not bad. There's a lot of tentacles that are coming up, and but no, there are a lot of the tentacles that try and attack you. That's one thing that pisses me off. But I honestly, if you guys want to catch me, I am always in Reekwater or Windsward, and guys, that's for a reason. Reekwater's got to be another S tier. It's not above Windsward, but it's S tier. I think Reekwater has an aesthetic about it where it's like what I think Reekwater is what Weaver's Fin wants to be. You know what I mean? Reekwater is what Weaver's Fin wants to be. I think Reekwater has that kind of like swampy aesthetic. It's dark, it's grimy, but it's dangerous. And I kind of like that. And also, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I got a home there. I've had a home there for a long time. I love Reekwater personally. And it's a fun zone. I think it's got good in-game content. The missions are dog. The missions are dog. Don't get it twisted. But I think it's got some good in-game content as well. I spent many of hours in Reekwater. And also, like, honestly, the houses in Reekwater are pretty cool. The houses in Reekwater are pretty cool. They're like little Ewok huts. You know what I mean? They're little Ewok huts. So, I mean, it's like, it's pretty dope. Has got to your head. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And now Weeper's Fin. Most confusing town ever. Yeah, sick houses though. Yeah, I mean, look, it is kind of confusing, but once you, I don't know, dude. Convince you Rika is S? No, Squigs. No, Power Pigs didn't. If you guys, anybody in game knows, if you catch Willy, I am in one of two territories, Reekwater or Windsward. That is, you guys, look, you guys can see me. Somebody vouch. Somebody vouch. When I'm online, I am in Reekwater or Windsward 90% of the time. That is literally where I'm at. Yeah, exactly, Doctor. See, Doctor knows. Dude, see, look, I vouched it. Yeah, see, look, they know. You guys know. Like, dude, I'm in Windsward and Reekwater. Those are my two zones that I'm always in. I'm not capping, dude. I actually really like Reekwater. And dude, okay, look, dude, a little bit of nostalgia too. You know, I remember running Laz non-stop, and I was always in Discord comms with the homies, and we would just be running Laz all day, every day, and Reekwater just ended up becoming that kind of like little home. You know what I mean? And that's just how it goes, guys. Look, that's how it goes. So Reekwater holding down that. Now, guys, Restless Shores. Restless Shores, guys. What do you guys think, man? Restless Shores is going to be coming in hot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Restless Shores. Its zone is kind of ass to run around. I'm not going to lie. Its zone is kind of ass to run around. It does have a ship. The ship is cool, but even like the main city is ass to run around. You know what I mean? I feel like, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Restless Shores is definitely in the lower field here, in my opinion. I do think that I've never liked Restless. I never have. I've never been a fan of Restless Shores. The missions are horrible for the most part. I guess if you can do it, if you can do some of the side, if you don't have to go to fort, the missions aren't too bad. But you do have to wait. You'd have to wait. I think it's definitely going to be D or F. I'm kind of trying to decide here. You know, I'm trying to decide here. I don't know. I think it's not as bad as Weavers. We're gonna put it in the F. It's not as bad as Weavers. We'll hold that down. We'll hold that down. I think it's deserved of an F tier. It is deserved of an F tier. I don't think Restless Shores is that good, in my opinion. All right, guys, Everfall, gonna be having big opinions on this one. Everfall, again, another kind of capital here for New World. Everfall always here. Always kind of a statement war whenever Everfalls are going to be here. I do think it's in the upper echelon. I do like the zone of Everfall. I think it's pretty. I think it definitely has that kind of aesthetic of like a new zone. You go into Everfall and you're like, wow, this is cool as hell. It kind of reminds me of like it gives me that like Elwyn Forest vibe kind of from WoW, like, and not necessarily that it's a forest, but it just has that kind of like draw to it. I will say I do got to give it an A. I think it is an A. I think it was, yeah, abused 100%, dude. It was. I think I got to give it an A. I think it definitely holds it down. Definitely holds it down. All right, guys. I think not much to say about Everfall, really. It's just a nice territory. The PvP missions are solid. It's pretty. It is what it is. I think Everfall just holds down the A spot pretty convincingly. Ebon Scale, guys. Ebon Scale, what do you guys think? What do you guys think Ebon Scale is? Now, guys, Ebon Scale, they got some content in Ebon Scale. It's really one of the most aesthetically pleasing zones when it comes to when it comes to what it looks like, right? It has like the it has all that kind of like Japanese kind of aesthetics to it. So it's like, I think it does stand out from a lot of the other zones. I think going around and seeing the different skins of like tigers and things like that is actually really cool. And I will say though, the town is really dope looking, but I think I don't know. I think that I'm not a big fan of the town, not gonna lie. Ebon Scale has always been pretty, it's solid for me. I've never been an Ebon Scale enjoyer. I'll say that. I've never been an Ebon Scale enjoyer. I'm not like out here trying to go to Ebon Scale. I think I'm gonna have to, I'm not gonna lie, guys, you guys aren't gonna believe me here. But I hate the missions because the fort's so far away. It's a weird ass, I don't know. I hate the city, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I love the aesthetic, but I hate the city. And I think I gotta put it at D. I think I gotta put it at D. It's top of D tier. I think it's top of D tier. It's above Cutlass Keys. But I'm not a big fan of Ebon Scale. No, I'm not a big fan of Ebon Scale. Dude, guys, look. Dude, no, look, I swear I'm not a big fan of Ebon Scale. Seriously, I never have been. Look, I like the way it looks, but I think that's the only thing Ebon Scale has for it. In my opinion, Big L, look, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It is just my bias from playing the game and stuff. But I remember getting an Ebon Scale when I was questing, and I wasn't a big fan. I didn't like the overall layout of the territory. I felt like the territory was kind of ass to traverse. There was always enemies in the road. There's giant mountains to get on top of certain areas and stuff. It was just a pain. It was just a pain to traverse. It looked good, but it didn't feel good in my personal opinion. That was my experience. Let's go. Fails the weeb check. Oh my God. How's Everfall in A? Layout sucks. I think the layout's pretty solid in Everfall. All right, guys, we're gonna be getting in Morningdale. What do you guys think about Morningdale here? What do you guys think about the Morningdale territory, guys? What do you guys think? Now, guys, look, F. Oh my God, a lot of S in the chat. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie. So my first experience with Morningdale, I walk into Morningdale. It's like it's raining. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of hemp fields. Hey, yo. No, there's a lot of hemp. There's a lot of silkweed. Dude, Morningdale definitely has that pretty aesthetic to it. It reminds me a lot of Windsward, and I like Morningdale, but it's going A. It's going A, and I don't care. You guys can F all you want. You guys can F all you want. It's going into the A tier. It's going to the A tier. I think Morningdale is beautiful. I think Morningdale is beautiful. And the missions suck. The missions suck. But guys, I do have personal bias. I do have personal bias. Morningdale was, when I first started playing the game, Morningdale was the very first territory that I bought a house for, and I love the looks. I love how it rains. I love the sound. I love like it's immersive. I'll never forget when I first started playing and I'm in the hemp fields. You know, I'm in the hemp fields and I'm getting and I hear the rain coming down, and it just like, dude, I feel like it's aesthetically pleasing. The layout is not bad either. I like the layout of the map. The only thing that sucks is the missions. I think the missions are horrible. So it is what it is. I apologize. I apologize, guys. Oh, don't unfollow, guys. We just hit 7,000. Dude, look, and it's got a hot tub. All right, guys, Brightwood coming up next. What do you guys feel about Brightwood here? Brightwood is a highly contested territory as well. Brightwood, highly contested. A lot of people really like Brightwood in general. I like Brightwood. I feel like Brightwood was like Amazon's best Duskwood impression. And they even had wood in it, which I find hilarious. I think like they were trying to, they're like, all right, we know Duskwood in World of Warcraft. We got to get Brightwood. We need to have that kind of like zombie, that's kind of zombie aesthetic, you know, things like that. I will say the layout of Brightwood does feel really nice. It does feel really nice. I like the layout for Brightwood. The questing of Brightwood was actually very good. I actually think I think the questing of Brightwood was really good. I actually did like it. And I look forward to going to Brightwood. It is also one of my other houses that I own. I think I'm gonna give it the back of A. I think I'm gonna give it the back of A here. Solid territory, strong territory. And I think that, you know, and I think that it holds its spot. I think Brightwood's solid. You know, I definitely got to give it to Brightwood for, you know, being a solid territory. It's fun to quest in. It's a good look. I like going in there. The missions are not bad at all. The layout's solid. And I will say it's a little grim. It's a little dim. But I think it does the aesthetic okay. Oh my God, Carmen. Oh my God. Dude, guys, come on, don't roast me. It is what it is. Guys, great cleave. Last one, guys, great cleave. What do we got here, guys? Great cleave coming in hot. What do you guys think? Great cleave. Now, great cleave has, you know, look, a lot of people remember the PvP of great cleave. So, Fluffy, what, dude? Oh my God, C tier max. I think that, dude, I think the zone of Great Cleave is actually a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. The zone of Great Cleave is a little rough. I've never been a huge fan. I thought the only thing Great Cleave really had going for it was the PvP, and they gutted that relatively quickly. So it's like that kind of sucks. I actually hated questing in Great Cleave. I was not a big fan of questing. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I do like that it was snowy. I thought that was kind of cool, but that was about all it had kind of going for it. It is what it is, you know. I think I'm gonna put it at D. I think I'm gonna put it at D here. I don't know. Is it behind Cutlass Keys? Yeah, it's probably behind Cutlass Keys. Probably behind. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna stick to it. So, guys, let's go through this tier list a little bit. So we got Windsward and Reekwater at the S tier. And we have Everfall, Morningdale, Brightwood at A tier. I think I like it in this order here. Shattered Mountain and Eden Grove kind of at B. First Light and Monarchs holding down C. I think these are solid mid. You know, I think these are solid mid territories for me. I think Ebonscale is going to be the most contested, you know, from what people think. But like, dude, I swear I'm not doing, it's not clout. Like I'm just not a big Ebonscale enjoyer. I don't know why. I never have been. I just have never been a huge enjoyer. Switch Ebon and Reekwater and you fuck with it, dude. Yeah, look, I don't know, man. It is what it is. But look, we're close with it, right? Like, look, it is what it is. Take it up one tier at least. Dude. I mean, it could be C. It could be mid. You guys making me question my Ebonscale placement. Like, now, look, It could go up to C for me. It could go up to C for me. I don't know if it's in the Cutlass Keys and Great Cleaves for me. You know what I mean? I'm being unfair. The list will be good then. Yeah, but I gotta stick to my guns too, right? You know, like I can't be persuaded by popular opinion. You know, like I gotta be able to stick to my guns. Squigs, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Putting Everscale Great Cleaving. You guys are, oh, okay. I will admit, okay, I guess when you say it like that, Krim, I kind of see what you're saying. Because the thing is, Ebonscale does at least have a bit of uniqueness and passion put into the territory when it comes to the design and the way it was thought of. So maybe I should give it that. Maybe I should give it that. I'll put it up to the end of C. I'll put it up to the end of C. That's where it'll go. I'll put Ebonscale at C. Unique mod. Yeah, it's just still for me. It's just still not in that upper echelon. I'll put it up at C. That's as far as it's going though. That's as far as it's going. So guys, this is gonna be the end of the list here, guys. Still wrong, but I can accept it. Oh my God, this is gonna be the end of the list here, guys. So that is what it is. That is what it is. We will cope with C. Yeah. So guys, we're